Now, for more on this, we are also being joined by Captain Alok Bansal from New Delhi. He is Director of Indian Foundation and Executive Director of South Asian Institute for Strategic Affairs. Thank you so much for taking out time and joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
Now, Biden has said that U.S. has things to learn from India's experience and leadership in the Indian Ocean. Now, at the same time, he also said that China continues to play an aggressive role in South China Sea and Taiwan Strait. What do you make of this comment?
See, the fact is, as Prime Minister Modi said, that we need to strive for a rule-based international order. Now, while he did not mention China, but China has been the country that's been indulging in certain aggressive postures in South China Sea and has acted in a manner which is contrary to the established international laws. In fact, it has refused to abide by the decisions given by international arbitration or international courts for arbitration or any other party. And I think under the circumstances, I think it's essential that Quad leaders build up pressure on China to abide by international norms and create a rule-based international orders where might is not the right, but rules or norms are the established way of governing international order.
And to expand more on this, now this is a White House statement. The leaders further reaffirmed their support for the freedom of navigation and protection of commerce in critical maritime routes. Now, how do you analyze this whole statement that the White House came out with?
See, freedom of navigation is essential for global commerce. I think for centuries, mankind has believed in freedom of navigation. Unfortunately, China claims the entire South China Sea as internal waters, not even territorial waters. Now, internal waters, the freedom of navigation doesn't exist. And that is where the problem starts. And I think this is where it is essential that a lot of countries, a lot of Quad members have actually been taking up freedom of navigation patrols, whereby warships have been transiting through these waters. And I think it is essential that this fact is impressed upon the entire international community, that freedom of navigation needs to be guaranteed. The established or traditional sea routes must be respected by all. And the international commerce should be able to transit through these waters unabated, unaffected, or without any hindrance by any power.
Right, now we know that this is the last Quad meeting for Biden and Kishida. Now, and India will be hosting the next Quad. How do you analyze the role of India playing as the voice of Global South?
See, India has emerged as a powerful voice of Global South. Not only that, India in recent times have actually gone ahead and tried to mediate between warring parties in the case of Russia-Ukraine war. So India is trying to pull its weight in the international arena. We want that these lingering conflicts should come to an end. And I think one of the factors which would have been discussed during either bilateral with President Biden or during Quad summit must have been what Prime Minister Modi has discussed with President Putin and President Zelensky, because it is essential for India and the global community that this conflict comes to an end, because that would lead to unprecedented economic development, because there have been severe hardships that many parts of the globe are facing because of this conflict.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Captain, on the show and giving your opinions.